Good Tuesday, Hatters, and welcome back to another episode of Under the Hat. I'm Colin Jackson.
And I'm Erin Beck. March is really putting up a fight with all this rain. A perfect way to embody Women's History Month and to prepare for spring.
But enough about the weather. That's for later on in the episode. On to the news.
Congratulations to the 43 inductees who became members of the National Honor Society last night. Thanks to Ms. Gaffney, David Benjamin, Ethan Cho, Caroline Shago, and Lily Wu, who facilitated in a great ceremony. Shout out to Mr. Angie, who is the facility speaker, or faculty speaker. The lasso collection for refugees and immigrants will end this week. We are still accepting blankets, towels, cooking spices, and other items through March 31st. For more information, there are all posters in the hallways throughout the building. Seniors, don't forget that if you are interested in some additional money for post-secondary plans, get your community scholarship applications done. See Ms. Verano in guidance if you have any questions.
Also, seniors, this is your last chance to get access to the end of the year senior opportunities. The Senior Bash, access to food, the Senior Gift, and other items are available. But you must pay your activity fee. If you have already paid the senior activity fee, you are already getting these things. If you still need to, you only have until this Friday. The QR code can be found in the library or at the main office. Students recognizing the holy month of Ramadan are reminded of the room F209 is available during Lunch and Learn as a prayer room for students and staff who may be honoring this month and through April 21st.
The library is closed on Wednesday as we celebrate the Quill and Scroll Society inductees. Congrats to all of the inductees. The HSA formal dress sale will occur in school this Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday during Lunch and Learn. The GSA is holding a meeting this Friday during Learn 1 in room H105. They will be celebrating Trans Day of Visibility. All are welcome to attend.
Recently, Hatboro-Horsham hosted a special event as HHTV's Shayna Wetcher has more on this Marvel matter. Shayna?
On Saturday, March 18th, the long-awaited Snacks with Superheroes event returned to the high school. Students from all grades came together for a good cause, bringing joy to the children within our community and helping our high schoolers.
All right, we're Snacks with Superheroes. We are here to raise money for our seniors, our other classes.
This event provided local children the opportunity to meet their favorite superheroes. Everyone, of course, had their own favorites.
Oh, because he's so strong.
I would have to say Captain America, because he was the first Avenger.
Thor, because he's cool.
While not every superhero was able to take a pause from their crime fighting, many were still able to see superheroes like Batman, Spider-Man, Wonder Woman, and Superman make an appearance, just to name a few. Beyond meeting the heroes, attendees also had plenty of other things to do, such as a face painting, arts and crafts, games, and a heroic obstacle course, as well as plenty of snacks. As this was the first Snacks with Superheroes in 4 years, in a way, it felt like a return to normalcy, but also a new dawn.
This is fantastic to see, that the crowd coming out and, again, giving some event back to some of these kids in the neighborhood. It's really nice to see.
What a super way to start off our show. What else is super? The freedom to explore our interests during Lunch and Learn. Here's a quick look at 2 of the activities you could take part in during Lunch and Learn.
Hello friends, this is Mr. Lochelle in B118 and today we're here with Math Club. Math Club meets every Thursday during Learn 1 and sometimes we participate in contests, sometimes we do puzzles and games, sometimes we just think of interesting things mathematically and that we want to do together and look at videos and guest speakers. Today we're participating in something called Math Madness. In the fall, this is a bracket-style competition. Think of March Madness, where we go against another school virtually, and students collaborate to work on problems. Today, we're working on a mini version of Math Madness that is more conversational and not for competition. So the students today are doing problems together on a computer, and we are competing virtually against a team from California.
Hello, I'm Mr. Porbon, and I started an activity during Learn for any students that are interested in learning how to play the banjo. I started playing, about 4 years ago, and really enjoy it. I'm not a professional. I'm not even really into music all that much, but once I started playing, I got more interested into it, and I thought it would be cool for anybody that wanted to come down and learn. So if you are interested in checking it out, it is zero pressure. It's a lot of fun. You can go to the Canvas page, the Learn Canvas page, and there's a tab there for banjo learning. Just fill out the form, and really we don't meet regularly. It's whenever you're available. Just give me a heads up and I'll bring the banjos in. You don't even need a banjo. I have 2 banjos, and you can come down and I'll teach you some things, and hopefully you'll enjoy it.
I think I might want to start playing the banjo. Thanks, guys. Shifting over to sports. It was a great week for Hatters baseball. Up next is Alex here to tell us about it. Take it away, Alex.
Hey Hatters, I'm here with the sports recap from the opening few weeks of the spring season. Let's start with lacrosse. The boys team is 2-1 to start the season with leading scorers David Benjamin and Alex Sermonera, who had a game-winning goal with 1 minute left on the clock in their season opener. Their next game is today and is home at 3:45 against Abington. The girls have started slow and have lost their first 3 games, but will look to turn it around as they travel to Abington tomorrow for their game at 3:45. The boys tennis team will look to continue their strong season today as they have a match against Abington at 3:30. The softball team lost a close game to open their season against Perkiomen Valley a few weeks ago and have 2 losses to start the season. The girls will play Abington at home this Thursday at 3:45. The baseball team started their season in sunny Florida, where they won both of their official games down there, and last week beat Council Rock North 10-3 behind pitchers Stephen Plefka and Jamie O'Neill combining to give up just 4 hits. The team has a game today against Wissahickon, home at 3:45. That's all for sports this week. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks for the report, Alex. As we all know, not all people are into sports. Some play video games and some watch movies, and some like to do both at once. Caleb and Colin are here to talk about the good, bad, and ugly of video game movies. Over to you guys.
Good afternoon, Hatters, and welcome back to Under the Spotlight. My name is Caleb Hansford.
And my name is Colin Burns. In this edition, we honor the new Mario Brothers movie that's coming around the corner as we look forward to some adaptations from video games to movies.
The main public opinion of times when video games leap to the big screen is that usually they can't live up to the source material.
And this week, we'll be assigning the movies categories of good, bad, or plain ugly.
If you watched the last episode, you'll know that the new TV show The Last of Us has been critically acclaimed as a major hit, breaking the video game adaptation curse.
And another movie that has done that is 2020's Sonic the Hedgehog. This movie was able to take some amazing creative liberties while sticking to the source material enough to keep the fans happy, as well as the CGI change.
This is one of Jim Carrey's best performances, as well as some great voice acting from Ben Schwartz, who played Sonic. As we talk about acting, we move towards 2022's adaptation of the game Uncharted.
While it had some big-name actors, Uncharted felt like it was trying to do Indiana Jones, but it really failed due to uncreative writing, lackluster performances, and more plot holes than a piece of Swiss cheese.
That movie was so bad that I wanted to leave my theater snacks behind and escape from that wretched film. This can be the case for some bad movies, but in some movies, they can be so bad that they're good. That category of ugly is where 1993's Super Mario Bros. Movie comes in.
This movie is definitely a fever dream. It strays so far from the source material that the adorable realm of the Mushroom Kingdom looks more like a technical dystopia from Blade Runner, which, ironically enough, was the movie's inspiration. But honestly, why?
Why indeed, Colin? This movie makes no sense, but hopefully Nintendo can redeem themselves with this upcoming April's The Super Mario Bros. Movie. It could be a dumpster fire, or it could be the new favorite for the video game movie genre.
You never know with Chris Pratt. His voice is going to be something, all right. And that being said, that's it for today's episode. I've been Colin Burns.
And I'm Caleb Hansford. Thank you for watching, and back to you, News Desk.
We have been on quite a streak of video games and entertainment. And speaking of video games, let's take a visit to the school's most favorite NPC. Take it away, Frankie.
welcome back to Being Frank or Frankie, and today I'm going to be Frank, and since everyone knows I'm such a lovable person, I'm going to ask for more advice to be more lovable. Okay, Nicholas, how could I be a better person?
Get a better haircut.
You're the first person I asked this question to, and you're very mean.
Your hairline is just so bad.
All right, Kathy, what is one thing I can improve to be a better person?
Your hair looks like Moses looking apart.
All right, Mr. Lagori, what is one thing that would make me a better person?
Listen, Frankie, I love you, I really do.
Don't lie.
It hurts me to say this, but if you could focus on something for more than 2.6 seconds, I'd really appreciate it.
This is personal. We were just doing this for jokes. That was real personal. Oh, we're filming? Aaron, how could I become a better person?
You can be more. You can like join a sport.
Are you calling me fat?
No, I'm saying you can like.
You're calling me fat? How could you call me fat? That's so mean, Aaron. Aaron, you're bullying me. Okay, Jay. How could I be a better person?
If you weren't so rude to people and calling people nicknames that aren't their name.
Okay, Megamind. What's one thing I could change about myself to be a better person?
Just be a likable person, like, have good grades, stuff like that.
Okay, Gandhi. I'm totally not recording the outro and intro at the same time, but obviously now we both know. No one loves me. I am not wanted here. That girl really hurt my feelings with the Moses part. That really hurt.
We will see Frankie next time to see if any of those tips really stuck. I don't know, but I think this episode will change him for the better. What do you think, Colin?
No.
Well, anyways, let's switch to something we all like to listen to more than Frankie, music. Izzy Solovsky cruises around school to ask the everlasting question, what are you listening to? To you, Izzy.
Hi, I'm Isabel Solovsky, and this is What Are You Listening To? What are you listening to?
Young Girls by Bruno Mars.
What are you listening to?
Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley.
What are you listening to?
Ice Spice by Babytron.
Drop to 50 on a block, that's a career high. Tolerance ridiculous, drop to 5 in
What are you listening to?
Family Ties by Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar.
What are you listening to?
It's Up by Baby Smooth.
Throw a chopper bullet at your tongue. Pull up with a 30 clip, I don't really need no drum.
I'm Isabel Solovsky, this is What Are You Listening To? And I'm listening to Enemy by Imagine Dragons. Thanks for watching.
Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy.
Some great tunes there. Do you know what else is music to our ears? Advice with our resident expert, Emily Dougherty. Take it away, M-Doc.
Hi, I'm M-Doc. I am not a licensed psychologist, but I am here to answer your questions. The doc is in.
Hey, Emily, how are you?
Hi, Mr. Snyder. How are you? What'd you come for today?
Well, I feel like I'm getting older. Lisa, I don't think I'm old, but I know I'm not young. And I'm just curious, for someone who's getting into their 40s, how do I stay cool? What do I gotta do to be able to stay cool in my 40s?
Well, first of all, I don't think you should really value your worth by your age.
That's not gonna happen. I'm always gonna.
I understand that. So if you really need to change something up, I say, number one, delete Facebook. I know you have a Facebook because I have stalked you on it and I have seen all of your pictures, and I think that step one, just deleting that, maybe get Instagram. No kids use Facebook. Number two, invest in some backwards hats. Like, just so you can look awesome. And then like three, start using our slang.
your slang.
So like,
I need a word. Give me a word, then I'll
like,
use it all the time.
what's one? Like Riz.
Riz.
Do you know what Riz means?
I have no
I've said
idea.
that before in my show. Riz is like when you like wanna like lure someone in, like romantically.
Okay.
So like just maybe use that in a class and your kids will, think you're cool and hip.
So I want to use the word Riz in a classroom setting?
Yeah, 100%.
I'll try. I'll see if I can work it in. I don't know.
Yeah, alright. Well, I hope that helped you, Mr.
That
Slater.
did. Awesome. Thank you very
Of
much.
course.
Yeah, is handshaking still cool?
Oh,
or no?
yeah,
Okay,
that's
all right. I'll see you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Doug.
Hey, Jacob. How are you?
I need a little bit of advice.
Oh, okay. On what?
So, my hair's a little faded, and I'm torn on what to do with it.
Okay. So I see it was like a trendy little red.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. I think that your next step would be like a Frank Ocean inspired green look.
Very vibrant.
Like a tennis ball green.
Tennis ball green.
And then I feel like you'll do great with that.
It'll just fit in.
I think it really would fit you pretty well.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Whew. Another hard day in the office. Well, I guess it's time for MDoc to clock out.
Thanks, Emily. If anyone knows how to stay cool for the school, it's MDoc. Now here's Elliot Kamar with the weather.
Hi, happy Tuesday, Hatters. Spring has definitely sprung this week. Tomorrow it will be a mostly sunny with a high of 56 and a low of 33. Thursday is a bit colder with a high of 49 and a low of 32. This weekend is going to be looking a bit gloomy though, with mostly cloudy skies on Friday and a high of 62. Saturday will have a shocking high of 72, but sadly the day will be all rain and clouds. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 54 and a low of 38. I hope everyone enjoys their week. Back to the desk.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of Under the Hat. I'm Colin Jackson.
And I'm Erin Beck. Don't forget, all episodes will also be posted onto the Hatboro-Horsham School District YouTube channel. Thanks and have a great week, HH.